Hi everyone, hope you're all well, and must start with an apology because again I'm a couple of days late, well I think 3 days late filming and uploading this. I will get it uploaded tonight. It's now Sunday, and obviously I get weighed and take my injection on a Thursday, so 3 days late, so apologies. I wanted to come on and do obviously my weekly weigh-in and then do a bit of a roundup of how the last 4 weeks have gone. So I've got to treat that as like a monthly thing. Each 4 weeks I'll do a bit of a roundup. So for this one I've obviously been on the 2.5 milligrams, which I've now gone up to the 5 milligrams, which I took this Thursday, but I'll do a separate video which I'm determined to do on Thursday and upload on Thursday because I have got a few things I want to talk about, but I won't say anything more about that just now. So yeah, this week 4, really well, no real side effects, apart from obviously we're getting to the festive season and we had our works night out on Tuesday and I had, what should we say, I got a little bit merry, and in the 4 weeks that I've been taking MOUNJARO I haven't had any alcoholic drinks, so I wasn't sure how it was going to affect me. And if I'm completely brutally honest with you, I don't know whether it was the fact that I don't drink very much and I did drink quite a bit because it was a free bar, or whether it was because I'm on MOUNJARO, or whether it was a bit of both. But I had a horrific hangover on Wednesday, and I don't usually suffer from hangovers. So yeah, blinding headache, didn't feel well at all, and just wanted to crawl up in my bed, and which I couldn't do because I did have to work. But anyway, so like I say, I'm not sure. I don't know whether that is literally just because I was stupid and drank too much, or whether it was because I drank too much and while taking MOUNJARO. So that was the question I kind of wanted to ask you guys that are on MOUNJARO or semaglutide or any other sort of skinny jab. If you, even when you've had alcohol, has it affected you differently? Like I say, I'm not a big drinker anyway, but I do like to have a drink at the social occasions I have over the Christmas period. So that's something I'm going to have to keep an eye on and just be sensible, I think. But other than that, no side effects for the rest of the week. But it did take me about 2 days to get over the hangover. Doesn't help that I'm, getting older and stuff anyway. So things like that do seem to take a little bit longer to get over. But yeah, so I was slightly worried about how my weigh-in would go this week. But I had a really good weigh-in and I lost another £3. But I do think, is that because I didn't really eat much on the Wednesday when I was really hungover? I don't know, but I am happy that it was another good loss. So yeah, so a bit of a roundup then. So week 1 I lost £9. Week 2 I then lost £4. And then weeks 3 and 4 I lost £3 each week. So that's a total loss of £19 or 1 stone £5. I think I mentioned last week as well that I had, when I first started, I had taken my measurements. So I did redo my measurements on Thursday, and I'm actually pretty shocked, and I'm thinking, did I do them correctly when I very first started? Because one of these in particular, the results quite a lot. But overall I lost 10 inches, so I'll just go through that. So I lost 2 inches off my bust, which for me mainly is my back. I do tend to put weight on my back quite a bit. So, and I can tell, looking in the mirror, I can tell that is getting smaller. My hips, I didn't lose anything. My belly, I lost 2 inches. My right arm, I lost 1/2 inch. My left arms stayed the same. and my right thigh and my left thigh I've lost an inch off each, but the one that really got me was my waist. So that came up as a 3.5 inch lost, which I thought that's a lot. But I must admit I am feeling, you know, we talk about off-scale victories and things. I can tell that, you know, my clothes feel looser and things like that, and I do feel it round my middle, round my waist and my belly, if you like. So it could be right, but you know, I hope it is. So I took a picture when I very first started MOUNJARO. I've got pictures from then, and I've got picture from that I took a picture of myself on Tuesday night before we went out. So I'm going to put a bit of a side by side just to show that I personally think there is a bit of a difference. Obviously the scale showing that there's a 1 stone 5 pound difference, and there's the tape measures hopefully showing that there's 10 inches difference as well. And yeah, I'm really chuffed with how it's going. No complaints whatsoever, no worries or concerns. My water intake's still really good, my vitamin intake's still really good, my exercise is still rubbish. So that is something that I'm working on this week since I've started the 5 milligrams. So again, I'll talk a bit more about that next week, but it's just, you know, like I've said before, I can't get to a gym. I literally don't have the free time, but I am starting to do things in the house, and I am doing my, you know, like the lunchtime walks and things like that. So hopefully that will help as well, because I think we all have the sort of same worries, especially when weight's coming off this quickly, the worries of loose skin and things like that. So yeah, I'm just having a little look at my notes to make sure I've not missed anything. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like I say, I'm going to do my very best to get a video filmed on Thursday and uploaded on Thursday and tell you all about 5 milligram. There was something else I wanted to talk about. So there's a lot of talk at the moment from different people on here and on Instagram about this golden dose. I personally haven't done it, and I don't think it's something that I'm interested in doing. I have my reasons. I can understand why people do it because it is so expensive, and when you finish the pen, when you've done your 4th dose, there does seem to be quite a bit left over, definitely a full dose left over. So it did cross my mind that maybe it's something I'd do, and I looked into it a bit and I just thought, do you know what, it's not for me. I am going to stick to what the pen is prescribed for, which is the 4 doses, and do it that way. So that's kind of where I stand on that. So if you've got any sort of opinions on that or comments you want to make on that, please leave them below, because I would be interested to hear. Like I say, I have got my own reasons for doing it in the research. If you want me to talk a bit more about that, I will do, but I don't want to come across as being really opinionated, because I'm not. It's entirely up to yourselves. If you want to do that, then that's entirely up to you. It's like I have my disclaimer on my video and everything, I'm not a healthcare professional. This is literally just I'm talking about my journey, the decisions I'm making. But yeah, it would be interesting to hear what other people's views are on it. Going back to comments as well, I've been absolutely hopeless, rubbish at responding to everybody that's made comments on my previous videos and on Instagram. I am going to work on that this week and make sure I respond to everybody. And thank you so much for all the support. It's been overwhelming how positive everybody is and supportive they are, because it is such a, well, it's a taboo subject at the moment, isn't it? These skinny jabs and things. But yeah, it's been amazing. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you on Thursday, I promise, with a week 5 update. Can't believe it's week 5 and 5 milligram. Hope you're all having a fantastic week, and I will see you then. Bye.